be damned, you actually did it. Nuka World is ours. All of it.
I was just doing what I do best.
Hey, if I didn't think you had it in you, I wouldn't have put my neck on the line. But still, you've just got to understand, we ain't ever been on ground this solid before. Now that we're here, let's keep this party going. I'm thinking it's time we set our sights on the Commonwealth.
Aiming pretty high, aren't you, Gage? Why stop there? Why not take over the moon while we're at it?
Nah, the little green men can keep that one. Taking back Nuka World is a big friggin' deal, no question. But it can't be the end of things. Needs to be a beginning. These bunch of savages need a goal, something to focus on. If they ain't got it, they'll wind up turning on each other. In an operation this big, we're gonna need more of, well, everything. Nobody's gonna hand it to us. We need to take it. Commonwealth has a ton of shitty little settlements that could be put to better use. Don't you think?
Oh, nuts. I was just starting to get cozy in my little castle.
Now you're starting to sound like Coulter. You remember? The idiot whose body we recently dumped into the river? He was always content to just barely scrape by. Look where that got him. We don't gotta rush into this headlong. We take it slow. If we're aiming to grab a piece of the Commonwealth, it's going to take the right contacts and a lot of muscle, right? I say we go have ourselves a chat with Shank. He's the point man for everything entering and leaving Nuka World. He floated this idea before. Been itching to talk to you ever since you took over. So I bet he's got a good idea of where to start. He's in charge of the caravan, so odds are you can find him somewhere near the marketplace.
What's he gonna do? Show me how to milk a Brahmin?
Maybe, if you ask him nicely. Just head over and talk to the guy. He'll back up what I'm saying about the Commonwealth. And while you're doing that, I've already got the gangs working on getting Nuka World's power plant up and running. It's about time we shed some real light around here and let people know we mean serious business. Oh, and if you want my advice, or if you want me to tag along, you've got it.
Вообще заебись.
Ain't this about the best way to wake up?
Hey, grab that.
Сейчас, секунду. Все, go.
Caps, ammo, salvage,
Нам надо
drugs.
поспать.
At least some of that's gotta be hiding in here.
Tempting as it is to stay put, we'd best get moving. Need something, boss?
Getting close to something good. I can feel it.
Just when I thought things couldn't get any worse, you have to turn up.
I thought about trying my hand at the gauntlet to see if I could do it.
Hi there! Life's too short for bullshit. Got a party like... If you're wearing a collar, it's because you asked for it. Ain't no one's a slave that don't want to be.
Как мне вот эту сироту получить?
Run with
Кто-нибудь
us,
скажите,
boss.
пожалуйста.
We keep our own and bury our shit.
Я хочу эту свою. Мало, она так четко встает. Блять, а что такое стоит? Как ее построить? Как ее кинуть? Она не строится почему-то. Блин.
It ain't easy keeping the zoo. We all do our part. Everyone earns their place or gets put in it. You remember that, boss.
There's some bad jobs here, but cleaning up the Pack's hideout is the worst.
Shank.
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you're standing here, well, I suppose Gage figured you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long it take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
Sounded like a good idea.
Because it is. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park. But providing them with their own domains, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus,
Right.
if that interests you, well, oh,
Okay, let's get...
music to my ears. So getting us set up in the Commonwealth's gonna require three things. Territory, territory. We're gonna need to claim a set. And there are two ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself, or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land, or you want to wipe them out?
Let me talk to them. I'll convince them.
Works for me. Once you've planted your flag.
Sure.
Now, next up, you'll have to pick. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting.
Right.
Which gang should I have join you once?
The operators.
Got it. I'm sure they'll appreciate. That just leaves the target. Now, Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nuka World's first new homestead?
We can't target certain settlements with...
Unfortunately. Can't talk people off their land. Most cases, I'll try to let you know why we can't target a place. Though if that is the case, that Pip-Boy of yours might be able to give you... Now.
I'm ready.
Good. So...
Бля, пиздец, а на кого напасть-то? Красную ракету я не буду убивать, там мои. На Бернете тоже. И плитка, вот гринтоп можно ее попробовать. Там моих нет.
Yup, that place'll do. So, to get these folks to scram, you got two main options. Buy them out, or scare them off. Either way, the more afraid they are, the simpler. Lizzie Wyeth over with the operators should have some toys that'll make running them off. And it's worth keeping in mind, the more populated or fortified a place is, the more prep. But ultimately...
Mason earned his place at the top. Don't forget that.
Самое главное, не накосячить, не испортить отношения.
Respect around here. You gotta earn it.
Потом можно уже будет слышать нахрен. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой, что происходит? Там ядер пола вовремя перепал.
Made some good moves, boss. Guess Gage knew what he was doing for once.
Hey there.
We'd all considered putting a bullet in Coulter's back at some point. Suppose you just beat us to it.
Hey.
What's up?
Get that.
All right.
Pick that up.
Sure, no sweat.
Go check that out.
No.
Take that.
Easy.
Operators on top. Just like it should be.
Nuka World is a trap for fools, and an opportunity for those who recognize it.
Hey.
Intriguing job came our way. It's yours, if you want it.
I'm here to help.
Good. The pack have managed to make themselves more irritating than usual. We've acquired the name of a target they appear to value. I want this target put in an early grave.
I hope you're not under the impression I do this for nothing.
Of course. This is real work, Overboss. Pays real cap.
Вот такая. Правда. Рэг.
Mags always saw the potential in this place, and she doesn't steer us wrong.
William.
Make yourself at home. Should be a couple odd jobs available if you want to get your hands dirty. Talk to Mags.
Anyone who goes up against us won't know what hit them.
Hey, Lizzie.
Overboss. A pleasure. Shank said you might need some tools to ease relations with the people of the Commonwealth. Well, you've come to the right place. I've put together a couple of toys that should make getting what you want out of those rubes easier. Only thing we ask in return is that you remember the operators when you're handing out new territory on the other side of the mountains.
Don't worry, your gang will be taken care of.
Wonderful. So, first up, something to manipulate a target. It's a homemade distillation brewed to mimic human flight pheromones. Toss one of these grenades at the feet of your target, and convincing the wary settler suddenly becomes a much simpler affair. Now, to function effectively, I had to make the formula precise. So it's not going to work on people in any of the big towns like Bunker Hill or Diamond City, nor on caravanners. But for your purposes, hitting settlements out in the Commonwealth,
Stink bombs. Lovely.
just give them a try first, Overboss. Here. Only had enough to make the one locally. But you can take the recipe as well, should you find yourself. So, the other trick up our sleeve is a little more. Gulp down a couple lungfuls, and anyone you speak to will be far more apt to give you what you want. Plus, I've winnowed down the addiction risk to near zero, so no need to fear repeat usage. Here. Ingredients for that one have been tricky to find, but between that and the grenade, you should have no problem getting at least one settlement under your control before you have to brew up your own. And just remember us.
I've never been the hammer and nails sort of guy.
Что нам вот он еще подал? Не понял.
I always thought the parlor was a bit garish, but Mags and William have taken a shine to it, and two trump one, I guess.
Supporting the operators. Smartest thing a lot of us have done in our lives.
Any operator gets caught breaking the peace, I'll punish them myself, boss. Can't let them think it's all right to get caught.
Самое главное, что этот засейвился недалеко. Если что, можно будет поставить.
Overboss, making trouble? Good.
If you can...
Че она мне второе-то давай, что не понял. Ничего нету. Классный классный слушай. А, вот манипулятор на товарах. Вот это те же самые виноградные имитаторы.
Take something, it's yours.
Понятно. Ясно, понятно.
Going up. Express.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténgase alejado de las puertas. We are now arriving at the station. Please be sure to collect any children and personal belongings before exiting the Nuka Express. Yes.
Oh! One shot. One.
Hey. See if he had anything worth taking.
I'll take care of it.
Hey.
Yep, you got it.
Grab anything useful.
Yep, you got it.
Check it out.
Sure,
See if there's anything there.
Easy.
Take anything good.
I'll take care of it.
See if she had anything. See if she had anything.
All right.
Grab anything useful.
All right.
Check it out. See if there's anything there.
I'll take care of it.
Take anything good.
Sure, no sweat.
Полетели. Захватывай, постели.
All systems go. We're clear for takeoff. All weapon systems are go. Good shooting, Knight.
Pardon. Еще колокольчик.
spot. I'll have you on the ground shortly.
Ёпта.
Wow, you're not going to need that stuff anymore.
Hey.
Well?
Grab that.
Easy.
Hey, you.
Oh, that smells like cheese. Oh, yeah. Something you needed?
Блять, не то одел.
There's a gang of raiders coming for this place. Mine. But if you leave right now, I promise you, we won't have any problems.
You want this place? Listen, not trying to piss you off here, but I'm not sure that's gonna work. This is home.
Look, I'm trying to help you here. You need to go. Now.
Oh, that's how it's gonna be.
Что я тут могу делать? Ну, понятно. Не потерпят предатель.
Hey.
I'm not gonna bother you, all right?
Надо построить. Так-то это прикольная тема, вот тут много чего можно позарабатывать.
Let's trade.
Fine.
No need to worry, boss. We've got your back.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Right. You're the boss.
Ой, блядь. Это я с нее все снял. Ну ладно.
Excuse me.
Too many miles on the road. At least the pay is terrible.
I just want to trade a few things.
All right, I guess.
Just looking to trade a little.
Go ahead.
Так вроде было. Где взять эту спешку воды, как ты слышишь? Надо было засейвить. А, да, он так работает. Ладно, окей. Что он дальше?
Hey.
Yeah. I'm thinking this place will do. At least once we get some supplies coming in. You ought to head on back, boss. Let him know how it went.
Мне даже значок поменялся. Что дальше будет? Обратно, блядь, что-то возвращаться. Не понимаю, не погоню.
Lucas.
Got armor at good rates if you're in the market.
I'll take a look, sure.
Got plenty of stock.
Make
Hey.
a move, and I'll end. You wastelander.
Lucas.
Got the best armor in these parts.
Let's see what you have.
What you see is what you get.
Heads up.
Need something?
Lucas.
Best way to spend your caps is protecting your hide with my armor. That advice is free.
О, бля, какого хера они согрелись? Нужен так ровно.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Don't cheap out on armor. That's a good way to get yourself killed.
Это будет очень плохо, если они будут не лагать. Давай быстрее полети. Надо было подальше с нашей качали.
Hate going up these things.
Glad to have you aboard. We'll be taking off in a moment. Weapons hot and ready to bring the pain, sir.
Куда вот он побежит?
And they're off! Iron Maiden's out to an early lead with Pacey Jones right behind. going.
Trying to minimize reactor.
Attention! Any soldiers who have not yet received a field assignment from Proctor Tegan should speak to him at once. That is all.
Don't let Ingram catch you standing around. You'll be on report before you go.
There's no time to waste when there's work to be done. If
What
you
can
run
I get
into
for
any
you
Simps,
today?
shoot to
I'm looking
kill.
for some firepower.
All of my weapons are mission ready.
Heads up.
Let's see what you got.
Proctor,
What brings you to me today?
set me up.
Be my guest.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by...
Look alive.
What do you want?
Get that.
Yep, you got it.
Proximity sensor's green. Getting a 3-second ping back.
Ballonet Alpha at 93%. Compensating.
Look alive. Pick that up.
All right.
Take that.
Yep, you got
Grab
it.
that.
Easy.
Get that.
I'll take care of it.
Internal monitoring active.
That Victorian, brother.
I'd gladly lay down my life if it keeps humanity from repeating it.
Крый, давай быстрее.
Traveling style.
Glad to have you aboard. We'll be taking off in a moment.
Какие лучше, что еще там?
Weapons hot and ready to bring the pain, sir. looks like a good landing spot. I'll have you on the ground shortly.
What's up?
Stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténgase alejado. Hello. And on behalf of the Nuka-Cola Corporation, we'd like to welcome each and every one of you aboard the Nuka Express monorail. For your own safety, please remain seated or utilize the provided handrails while the train is in motion. If you'll direct your attention to the right side of the monorail, you can observe Nuka World's famous Fizz-Top Mountain. Standing at over 100 meters tall, Fizz-Top Mountain is the largest man-made structure in Nuka World and features the 5-star Fizz-Top Grill. Coming up in the heart of Nuka World, Nuka Town, USA, featuring the Cola Cars Arena, the Brad Burton Amphitheater, and the Parlor Dinner Theater. And kids, don't forget to tell your parents to bring you to the Nuka-Cade, where you can play games and earn tickets to win fabulous prizes. From Nuka Town, USA, you can access any one of our 5 individually themed parks. Experience the future at the Galactic Zone, or relive the Wild West at Dry Rock Gulch. Take a tour through the Nuka-Cola bottling plant, or visit Kitty Kingdom and meet the whole Nuka family. And finally, for the nature lover in you, travel to Safari Adventure and delight in over 100 different animal species from around the world.
Going down. Transit Center.
Well. Rumor going around is that some big bad raider boss strolled into the Commonwealth and talked a group of settlers right off their land. Not too shabby. I'll make sure your cut of any caps the outpost pulls in are waiting in your quarters. So, now that we got part 1, if you want to hang on to this newfound territory, you're going to need to convince... I'll make sure those shipments get distributed direct to the out. Any caps they provide will be waiting in your trunk, and the more a settlement produces for itself... Now, like before, the method's up to you. You can try talking, or you and a crew can introduce some bullets.
Let me talk to them. I'll get them to hand over what we need.
Sure. So, which crew you want keeping an eye on the place once you get them to bend the knee?
The pack.
Works for me. Then all that's left is the target. Only wrinkle is that it's got to be near our crew's new outpost. No settlement's just gonna hand over goods if there's no one close by to follow up on threats. And if you ever want to see for yourself which settlements are within range of our outpost, you can check. The Slog might be a good choice to hit, though I'd have to confirm that's still the case. So, where you want to do this?
Бля, по кому надо идти? Патагон или Канти-Кроссинг? Кто в курсе? Все понятно. На них вот я и полечу.
Huh. Was that? Yeah, that one will do. So, to get these settlers to cough up provisions, they need to know that we aren't a crew to be trifled with. You can try convincing them to pay up, or you could rough them up some. Let them know we mean business. Tools from the operators could also make your life easier. Plus, having an outpost nearby gives us another option. Claiming the airwaves. Building a Nuka World radio transmitter at an outpost within range of the target will let them know we're closing in on them. Your Pip-Boy map should show you which outposts are close enough to serve. And if none of that works, well, I suppose you could always try paying one of them to convince the rest. Plenty of ways for you to skin this cat. Have fun.
Hey, Shank.
Should consider building a Nuka World transmitter if you can. Announce to those poor bastards your imminent arrival.
Много всего.
There's machines here that used to spray kids with Nuka-Cola. What was wrong with those people?
Ain't no one sad about Coulter.
Boss, let's chat. Little Bird told me you're looking for some tools to help train us some new outposts. And ain't it just your lucky day?
Wait till you see what I got. Found some toys, a couple operators left on their corpses in the back alley. Not sure how they got themselves dead like that. I took them apart and made a little something different out of the parts. It was just gonna be a toy for my pets. But it's more useful than that. Beasts find these things irresistible. Toss them on the ground, and anything nearby and hungry will come running, ripping anything in their path to pieces. But you're gonna want to be a safe distance away, because, well, the thing's weak. A little. Don't want to end up becoming a snack yourself. Oh, and here, take this paper. Don't look so surprised.
A bag of animal bits. Well, this isn't the worst thing I've ever been given. Thank you, Mason.
You're welcome. And when you're putting that to good use claiming new haunts, don't forget us.
If you ain't standing out, it's worth looking at.
Pick that up.
Sure, no
Take
sweat.
that. Grab that.
Yep, you got it.
Get that.
Easy.
Pick that up. Take that.
I'll take care of it.
Grab that.
Sure, no sweat. What's going on?
Бля, надо было застрелиться. А, я знаю, сейчас того захвачено поселение, когда там появились полиции дальше.
Take a good look around. You'll see we belong at the top of the food chain.
Бля, я к этой-то забыл бегать. Какой-то гранату взял.
You know, in a lot of instances, poor life choices will get you. You're lucky Nisha's in charge. If it were up to me, you'd be dead. You really should rethink where you stand. Unless you're a fan of watching your back.
Yeah.
Just when I thought things couldn't get any worse.
you had to turn up.
Hey, boss. Was what?
Hey, Dixie.
Hey, boss. Was wondering when you were gonna come see me. Heard you're collecting toys to help you mark us out some new stomping grounds. Well, ours is, without a doubt, the finest little piece of hardware you've ever laid your eyes on. Sure, she may be based off some shitty operator tech, but a little Dixie love and some fine tweak can go a long way. Let's just say, them fever blossoms ain't no joke. Mix them with just the right ingredients, makes people madder than a hornet's nest. Perfect for convincing any meddlesome settlers to rip each other apart.
Oh, so it's like an instant play date.
I like how you think, boss. Only wish I could watch the show myself.
Dixie.
Watch your back, OB. You sure ain't making any friends around here.
You know, in a lot of instances, poor life choices will get you killed.
A word of advice, boss.
That our overboss is a badass. What do you do, you ask?
I had it out with that disciple chick again today, Anna. Tired of her always winning. She's got better aim, better comebacks, even packs a better punch. Well, not for long. Fuck these rules, I'm going after her. Then, when she's floating face down in the swamp pond, we'll see who's better. I can't wait to see you. What the hell? How'd you get in here? What?
A girl's got her ways. I'm just here because Anna's big into helping Nisha keep the peace between all us gangs.
I hope I'm gouging those.
Me? Not so much.
Now we fell for hope.
What the?
Rival gang that give two shits about him.
That should keep you quiet till I get you back to Fizz Top. Oh, were you recording this just for little old me? You operators are such sweethearts.
Walk away.
Hey, Savoy.
The only thing keeping me from ripping your throat out is Nisha.
Told Atlas exactly where he could shove his intentions. I hear she launched
Man, this area seems pretty scarce. I'm thinking of packing it in and heading back to the Commonwealth. I lost one of the Brahmins to some damn rad scorp the other day. I think Emmy's coming down with something. The rest of us are just at each other's throats. Tired of traveling and barely running into any business. This whole plan was a bust. As it is, we barely got enough to pay for our losses.
Hey, are all y'all traders? If so, I know a pretty good post nearby. Guarantee you'll turn a profit if you want to check it out.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure we want to trust anything some stranger in a mask told us. Sure you're not some sort of raider?
I never realized
I ain't no raider, and I only wear this mask on account of some Yaogwai wanting a piece of me a while back. It's up to you folks. If y'all are interested, Nuka World's just a short trip north. Can't miss it. Just tell them Dixie sent ya, and they'll treat you and yours like y'all are family.
We'll talk about it. Thanks for stopping by. Maybe we'll have to check out this Nuka World outpost before heading back. It'd be worth a shot. I'll have to talk with the others, and hope no fights break out this time.
Down on the ground. As the story goes, windows shattered in diamonds.
Ruth, Sammy just came back with this girl Dixie and brought the best news ever. She said she comes from a place where we'll be safe and protected, called Nuka World. Finally. I am so tired of trying to live out here on our own, dealing with raiders and finding food and just surviving. We're packing up to leave, and we're out of here.
Hey, get that.
Wait, I thought you were here to... Kate, run! Sam, no! What have you done?
Oh, don't worry, honey. I never keep two lovebirds apart.
No! No!
Hey, pick that up.
I'll take care of it.
Удобно.
Hey.
What's up?
Take that.
Easy. You look like you have something on your mind.
Heads up.
Well, here's that ammo.
Your thoughts?
Did you see the size of that airship? Now that's how you make an entrance.
I wouldn't stick around. You've no idea how irritating it is. Just to see you breathing.
Nisha,
Not busy? I could use you.
what's happening?
I was just thinking about our deal.
Hmm?
They recruited some ally out in the Commonwealth. But you know, take this shock collar, sneak up, and snap it on when he isn't looking. Or beat him to a bloody pulp, my preference, then snap it on.
I think you're confusing me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you, but...
Пошла ты нахуй.
Not sure who's worse, you or Coulter.
You're lucky Nisha's in charge. You'd be dead. You really should rethink where you stand. Unless you're a fan of watching your back.
Heads up. Grab that. Get that.
Sure, no sweat.
You're lucky Nisha's in charge. If it were up to me, you'd be dead.
Not supposed to hurt the other gangs. No rule against tricking them into hurting each other.
I don't care to talk much. Gets me into trouble.
Таблицы гринтоп надо передать. В том компьютере смотреть.
Going up. Nuka Express.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténgase alejado de las puertas. We are now arriving at the station. Please be sure to collect any children and personal belongings before exiting the Nuka Express. Reserve your tickets now and be the first to ride our Angry Anaconda coaster opening soon at Safari Adventure.
Ну, бля, прикол. Блин, ресторан Starlight там мой, но она в зону влияния попадает сейчас. Пиздец, плохо. Бля, не прочитал, что дальше писали. Давай, быстрее, что такое?
Ain't going up in these things.
Я боюсь, что мне этому поселению пиздец придется это сделать. Короче, надо сначала слетать из базы домой и сделать эту гранату и туда лететь. И забить.
Glad to have you aboard, sir. Your minigun should be loaded and ready to fire. Good shooting, sir.
Прочитать эту тему. Если он это ну вот, здесь что-то где-то есть. Это не то. Ладно. Разберемся по ходу.
like a good landing spot. I'll have you on the ground shortly. What's up?
Ah, the robber. I paid him. Get lost.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
Heads up.
Yeah, what is it?
Hey,
You wanted to ask me something?
I need you to get out of your power armor.
No problem.
Get out of here.
That suit should tip the balance of things in our
Забагованные, зачем? Вот я вот даже не могу на силовую броню нажать, ничем не мешает.
Look alive.
Need something? Yeah, sure. I'll trade with you.
О, а чё, лихоцветы, я же их приносил кучу, почему их нет, куда их идут? Чё за херня? У меня куча этих цветов будет.
Walk 100 miles. I knew there was a pile of caps waiting for me at the end.
А что случится с теми подселениями, вы узнаете в следующей части. Но продолжу где-то минут через 30. Всем спасибо, всем пока.